This is a puffer whale worth $100 million. If the toxins inside it could be removed, its value would increase tenfold. However, the process of handling it must be as careful as defusing a bomb. The slightest inattention could lead to poisoning, rendering it worthless. Now, 9 puffer whales have already been completely poisoned due to mistakes, leaving only this one in front of them. Everyone was extremely nervous because this type of fish is extremely difficult to catch. Even for gourmet hunters like them, they could only catch 10 puffer whales. The capture of this fish is also very challenging. Once it senses danger, the puffer whale will release toxins and become inedible. At this moment, a companion demonstrated the correct method of capture. He completely concealed his life force and became one with the water. Then he slowly approached the puffer whale and suddenly struck, making the puffer whale unable to sense death. The man quickly learned this skill, but he chose not to use tools and instead developed his own method. Even so, they only managed to catch 10 in total. The companion made a light cut on the belly of the puffer whale, which instantly disintegrated. However, the previous capture had consumed too much energy, and now his hand was trembling. A millimeter deviation caused the puffer whale to be completely poisoned. Given the current situation, the only option was to let the young boy give it a try. The boy took out a kitchen knife and, under the guidance of his companion, made a light cut on the puffer whale's belly. The next second, he felt the puffer whale's flesh seemed dense and heavy, making the control of the knife extremely difficult. Every slight movement was as tense as defusing a bomb. Despite such caution, the puffer whales continued to poison one after another. $900 million worth of fish were wasted just like that, leaving only this one in front of them. Recalling the efforts everyone had put in along the way and the dangers they had encountered, the boy had almost lost his life. This time, he couldn't afford to make a mistake. He held his breath and concentrated, cutting with an unwavering belief. However, this was just the first step. He still needed to remove the poison sac from the small puffer whale's body. This step was even more challenging. He had to be extremely careful. If the poison sac burst, all their efforts would be in vain. Finally, the poison sac was successfully removed, and the puffer whale instantly emitted a golden glow. It was now worth $1 billion. Next, they began to taste this hard-earned delicacy. It was unknown what such a rare food would taste like. The man took a bite and suddenly felt an electric-like sensation. His entire body trembled with the intensity of the flavor. At the same time, a creature with a bird's beak, dragging a fishing net, slowly moved forward. The terrifying aura made everyone on guard. What on earth was this creature?